everybody, it's your girl Tess, and I'm back once again with another banger video. I'm so excited to come back with this particular video. If it's your first time to watch my videos, thank you so much and welcome to my channel. My name is Tess and I am the co-founder and CEO of Tess Jewelers. You can call me the Queen of Bling. Hey, and if you've been following my videos, I'd like to say thank you for watching, thank you for liking, for subscribing, for sharing. I've been getting amazing feedback from this video, so shout out to you. I love you guys. I really appreciate you. So guys, today's video, like I said, it's quite different. I came across this book. I can't wait to show you guys. So I came across this book many years ago. I love writing things down. Okay, so I wrote my vision. That was in 2007, and I always say that there's power in writing things down. So this particular video is my first ever Tess's Jewellery Journal video. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be sharing with you on how it all started. So I get a lot of DMs and a lot of messages, people asking me, Tess, how did you start? What drives you? How did you get here? Look, I am still far from where I want to go, but I'm always grateful to God for this journey thus far. So guys, I found this book. You know, I was just doing a bit of cleaning in my garage and I came across this. This book, guys, I don't know if you guys can see. It's written jewelry book. Guys, I wrote in this, it's called a counter book, okay? I wrote in this book in the year 2011. That was like about 10 years ago. When I saw it, it took me back, you know, memories. And I checked what I was writing. You people, there's great data in here. Don't mind how it looks. Okay, so I wrote about, you know, I think I was researching about jewelry, okay, because here it says jewelry research notes. So I'm just going to browse through so that you guys can have an idea of what I wrote here. So it's jewelry research notes, how to start a jewelry business. Oh my God. If you had asked me 10 years ago, that Tess, did you think you'd be where you are today? Trust me, I don't think I would have said yes, because it's been a journey. It's been interesting. It's got its ups and downs. This industry is male dominated a lot. So for me to be able to break through, I would always say that it's the grace of God. So anyway, it talks about where can I sell my jewelry. You guys, I don't even know where I was getting this stuff. Okay, so there's also do's and don'ts if selling jewelry to shops. Wow, jewelry tips as well. So I started those tips years ago, guys. Okay, so it talks about how to set up a jewelry shop, how to keep your customers in mind, your creativity and uniformity. Go Tess! I don't know where I was getting those things. I'm impressed. Okay, things needed in jewelry packaging, people. Okay, so I've always believed in writing things down. So where it all started, I used to marvel at my mom. You know, unfortunately, she passed away when I was in grade 3, so I was around about 8 years old. But I remember vividly, she was a bank teller at Cabs, and she was the most beautiful woman that you'd ever meet. She was gorgeous. She was this, you know, she used to dress up a lot. She was a diva, you know, so she inspired me a lot. So she used to love jewelry. She'd wear this. I remember she used to wear like a pearl strand necklace, and then she used to love, you know, wearing brooches. So I grew up looking at her, and I remember I used to look and say, oh, I wish I was big one day, get a job, and then I can buy myself nice jewelry. So I started this desire of jewelry many years ago when I was young. So we grew up without her, and we had to grow up with my dad. So trust me, the life that I grew up in wasn't all rosy. So I never used to imagine myself being someone in life. You know what I mean? I mean, most of us kids just grew up going to school just for this, you know, just because you're at school. I never used to be that kind of kid that would say, you know what, I want to go to school, I want to be, you know, like this time specialist. And I never had that, but I knew that I did a desire. So in 2007, I went to this college. It's called Granger. Shout out to Granger. You guys, Granger for me laid a foundation. So Granger, if you're familiar with Bulawayo, it's in, that time it was in Geta. I don't know if you people know that. Okay, it was in Geta. So it's the high density suburbs where I grew up. So I remember they used to do this, we used to call them gospel hours every Friday. It was a Christian academy school. So they used to teach us about God, you know, about Christ, about God, reading the word, how to create a relationship with God. So that time, because of how I'd grown up, I'd had an attitude towards God. So I was that kind of a kid that, okay. I mean, why would God care really about me, you know? I used to say I had too many problems anyway for God to care. But God does care for each and every one of us. So anyway, I remember one of the gentlemen came and ministered Christ to me, which was Lloyd, my seer. I don't know if you still remember. Shout out to you, big bro. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for not giving up on me. You know, he would pester until I received Christ. So we used to, you know, learn a lot about God and reading the word. But one day, I remember Mr. Teach Mureba. Shout out to you as well, sir. Thank you. Thank you for all the teachings that you gave us. I carried them with me all those years. I really appreciate you and thank you for doing the work that you're doing. So anyway, he taught about vision. I never, you know, I never knew what vision was. So he spoke about vision, how each and every one of us were created by God for a reason, how, you know, we had this destiny that God had, you know, designed for us. So he then said, go home, take a diary, take a book, write down what you want to be when you grow up. I remember I sat down at home and I was like, God, can I really dream? Really me? You know, from the background that I came from. I remember I said, you know what, to be honest, what I really like is I like jewelry. At those years, I would watch, you know, TV shows and then see, you know, the celebrities wearing jewelry. And I would marvel and say, hey, I wish I could be able to afford that or to make that. So I wrote down, I want to own jewelry multinational company stores. I remember very well. And then my other vision was to own chocolate companies. And my third one was to own a perfume line. You know, that was, you know, your Tess perfume line. So you see, I still have a long way to go, but I'm very grateful with the journey thus far. So I remember I wrote down my vision, and then I would meditate upon it every day. Guys, there is power in writing down. This took me back, you know. At this point, I never with where I was, I never imagined I'll be where I am or where God wants to take me. You know, many a times we go through so much in life and we allow circumstances or how we grow up to determine where we are going. Listen, what you are or what happened to you in the past does not determine where you're going. Always make a decision to be better. You know, I always say that there is power in the mind. Before we start talking about anything else, everything starts from the mind. Change your mindset. If you are one, maybe like me, I'm so happy to share my story. I grew up with no parents and I grew up in serious poverty, and I had to, you know, to change my mindset, to say, you know what, this is not what I want. I want a different life for myself. So if you're in that situation right now, I advise you, change your mindset. I know we all go through the most in life. Trust me, we all go through the revisit your vision. Go back to those things that you wanted to achieve. And trust me, you can achieve anything that you send your mind to, that you set your mind to. So go back to that vision. If you don't have a vision, I would say it's what drives you. It's one thing that drives it. What are you passionate about? What is that one thing that when you see, you like, oh, you know, when I see that thing, I come alive. What is that one thing that you desire? Is it fashion? Is it do you love cooking? What is that one thing that you like? And trust me, what you're passionate about, you will definitely push with all your heart because it's what keeps you. Okay, so yeah, fast forward down the years and here I am. So I just wanted to encourage someone out there. And again, the word of God says in Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 2, write the vision down. Guys, get a diary. Okay, write the vision down. What is it that you want to achieve? Don't look at your circumstances right now. I know maybe right now it might sound crazy. I used to have, like family members that would laugh and say, ha, Okuku, if president, she can be. So that's never like translation in English is ha. Tess, this girl, her dreams are just too much that even being a president, she'd want to be a president. And yes, why not? Why not? Why are we limited? Don't limit yourself from where you come from, or maybe you don't have a beautiful background. Create the life that you want. Create the life that we want. More to follow on my Tess's Jewellery Journal videos. Stay tuned. Thank you once again, guys. I'll catch you in my next video. Love you guys. Remember, you are a diamond. Always, always stay shining. Cheerio.